Yeah, so if you happen to stumble here just to listen to some absolute bull crap and nonsense, you stumbled across the right place.
Do anything, but we just let a man do it for us.
You can do anything?
Yes, we can. We can protect, provide. We're independent. We just let a man do it for us.
Just look like one of them, like, I can't tell, like it's like a lizard or like a chihuahua. But I can't believe like ugly chicks really be out here talking the way they fucking do. You can't make this up, man.
So who built all the buildings you're looking at right now?
I don't know.
Look, bro, look, bro, she's ugly, bro. And she, oh man. See, when you start talking crazy, that's when niggas start getting on your head, bro.
Can you name some men architect for me?
No, but what gender built it, do you think?
I don't.
How about all the plumbing lines in the entire city?
Can you name the men who built the plumbing for me? Can you name the men?
No, but it was men.
Can you name the men, though?
I can't name their names,
What
but
are
it was
the
a
names
group
of
of
the
men. The top G's? I don't know.
Okay, I'm over this conversation.
No. How about your phone? Who invented your phone? Steve Jobs.
Behind every man is a woman. Behind every man is a woman. That's all I'm
But
saying.
what's that woman from?
Yeah, you ain't gonna be behind no man, bro, because unless that man's ugly as hell, because bro, you are like a 2 or 3 out of 10, bro, and you have the audacity to be talking crazy like this. Unbelievable.
Fighting to that man.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Without
Because at the end of the day, you wouldn't be able to provide nothing just based off your looks and attraction. So you better have to give something.
us, men have no food, no cleanliness, no anything.
Men hunt for food.
Men provide nothing. That's all
Men
I'm
pay
saying.
for the food.
Delete this video.
What?
Because you're not putting this on the internet. But men ain't. That's all I'm saying.
Men are You don't like men?
I don't. I hate men. Toodles.
You know how many times I've heard that shit, bro? Like, I just walk up to a girl and the first thing she says, I hate men. Like, bro, like you, like, I don't know what's wrong with, like, these bitches is just, I feel bad for them, man. I really do.
Bye.
Oh, God. That's not good.
She said she hates men? Yeah, that's a red flag if I've ever seen one. Everything she says runs on emotion, not logic.
Gee, it's not even going in. It's just falling straight out. It's a whole something happening.
She's over here playing fill the car but forgot step 1. Keep the fuel in the car. Rookie mistake.
That had to be fake, bro. That had to be. For the love of God, please. It was that. Please. I hope that video was fake. Bro.
Oh. And lifting it up. Oh. Voila.
Is it gonna work?
Of course it's gonna work.
Turn on?
Now we're gonna open it. Power it on. And I want an apology from you. When you see that it's gonna work.
Okay. You're gonna
Okay?
turn on?
You gotta hit the power button and see if
Okay,
it
here we
starts
go.
sparking.
It's not gonna spark. What did I tell you?
It's not
starting up.
working.
It's starting
It
up.
doesn't work.
Hold on. It might be out
It's
of
not
battery.
working. No, you fried it.
No, I didn't fry it. You know how when you get a new computer, it might not have sufficient battery?
The only thing that's fried is her brain.
Killed
Jesus.
it.
They come fully
You
charged.
killed the computer.
No, they won't. Sometimes they
Yeah.
won't. Not the company computers.
The confidence she had was absurd. Like, yeah, your laptop's gonna run great now on vibes and regret.
Bro, you can't make this up,
You're
bro.
this for something, bro. Like, there's no way. Our whole butt is just flooded. We're in the door. The fridge is against the door, so we can't push it out, bro. And she fell when I was, bro. Everything.
Yeah, they don't need a man, just a boat to paddle around their new water park that they used to call a home.
No, not even that.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Most chicks in like situations, bro, like they would fold, man, and then they talking all this shit, bro. Like, I feel bad for them, man. Like, that's gonna be probably the number one tagline of this video is I feel bad for them, bro. Like, I honestly do. Like, it's to the point where like a lot of niggas, a lot of guys, like, you know, are on that bullshit that women are, like how women hate men, and a lot of guys hate women because they do be on a exponential amount of bullshit. But at the end of the day, like, bro, like, once you understand them and shit, bro, you kind of just like, damn, like, you just feel bad, bro. And you're kind of lucky that even though life is technically harder as a man, at least you're just like, at least you're not walking around just insane all the time, bro.
In this lane, you wanna keep
What
it
lane?
You want to keep it this lane right here.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the bicycle. No.
Okay, well, stop.
No, I got you.
Stop, Jesse! Stop!
Oh my god.
You stupid as hell.
She could have avoided the crash if she'd just listened, but who even needs common sense, right?
You name like one woman philosopher or
Oh
something.
my god, bro. I feel bad for them, bro.
Scientist?
Amelia Earhart.
She like flew a plane. Anybody can fly a plane. That's not that hard.
That is not true. Bible school is like 6 years.
One girl's name is blind and deaf and...
Oh, Helen
How-
Keller.
Yeah, what did she
Wrote a
invent?
book.
Is that an invention?
Yeah.
She invented books?
She invented the book that she wrote.
She said Helen Keller invented books with the confidence of someone who's never opened one.
I feel bad for them. I feel bad, man. I feel bad for them.
This lady wanted to inspire women and ended up convincing every
I
dad to
feel
hide his
bad
toolbox.
for them. Oh my god. Can't make this up.
Are you able to put it in neutral? All right, just hold tight. Just got it out to the coast over there, okay? We're gonna go to a side over so you get you out of traffic. Let go of the brakes.
It's automatically made. It's a rental car, and I don't know.
Can you, is it not starting?
No.
Is it push start?
Yeah.
Push the button one time. There we go, it started. Now put it in drive. And let go of the brake. You have an e-brake. Can I open your door, try to help you out? Okay. Should be in the dash right here. So put. There we go. Now let go of the brake.
Voila!
Okay, just don't press that button right there.
Okay.
All right? You should be good now.
She thought the
She never even said thank you. Unless she may have been, it may have been traffic, but like, oh my god, bro.
car was broken, but really, it was just her brain that was stuck in park.
You're an alpha female. You gotta show up before yourself before you could sit there and depend on anybody else. Because if I sit there and depend on me, I don't even want to fuck with you. Just match my energy, match my vibe. And
you know what you sound like right now?
What?
You sound like an adult. You shouldn't get no accolades for being an adult. I hate when women brag about being a responsible and adult. Like you're just living in society.
You're unrealistic. That's what you are. Because
I'm unrealistic?
Yes, you're unrealistic. Because that's obviously from your opinion. And I see it like I dead see it all in your eyes. Like you really like, and it's fine, it's cool. Like we in an open
She can
space.
see it.
If you really like, if you've been through something with a female, that's fine. You have some experience. And that's why you feel away when I spoke on a female being an alpha female, because you have your own perspective of how you're used to females coming around you be.
I don't believe in
It's
alpha
okay.
females.
You know
That
why?
doesn't exist to me.
Why?
That's because that's a masculine woman.
Alpha female? Nah, that's just a woman who confuses being bossy with being elite.
Bro, she looked like bro, she would do anything for a fucking crack pipe, bro.
And there's a huge difference.
Go, Kylie, go.
I mean,
Good job, Kylie. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Wow, look at her go.
I'm pretty sure Kylie's version of amazing is a little different from everyone else's.
that yes girl bullshit. Oh my god, bro.
She's out there trying to be a chef, but that's just a walking kitchen disaster.
Women do earn less in America because they choose to. This is nature's way of saying women should be at home with the kids. They're happier there. They are pretending that they like working, and they're not making money because they don't stay all night at the office. They don't go the extra mile. They don't work all weekend. You're making a mistake. You would be much happier at home with a husband and children.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
I'm literally.
You just said you're single. You don't have a boyfriend. You're what?
That's
you're
my
celibate?
choice.
Yeah, look, you're miserable. You would be so much happier with kids around you tonight. Imagine coming home, mommy's home.
Bro really said back to the kitchen on live TV with zero regrets. That
Yeah,
disrespect is on another level.
I feel like his approach was a little too aggressive, bro. Like, he could have been cooler about it, bro, and like less emotional, you feel me? But at the end of the day, the message was the message, and I approve that message.
Something creative and fun besides watch TV all day.
Geesh, it's a flying insect, not a demon. No need to prepare for an exorcism.
Women's greatest fear is being alone, not being with the wrong person. And our greatest fear is being with the wrong person. Like, I didn't meet my wife until late for the same reason. I was like, I don't want to settle. I don't want to be with somebody. You know, like, I figured out more or less how to like date. I figured out like kind of like what that person wanted. And I can kind of like be that version of that, but it didn't make me happy. But the tricky thing is that women, because they're so afraid of being alone, I think a lot of them, they end up being with guys they don't really like. And that's what I think this like ick red flag culture is. Have you heard of women on the internet talking about their icks and their red flags? When you're with someone you don't like, everything about them is irritating. You just hate the guy you're with, but you're terrified of being alone.
This new icks thing is just absolutely ridiculous.
He sounds pretty valid to
on
me.
The love of your life because he sat funny on a chair, or because he plays the air guitar to his favorite songs. Absolutely ridiculous.
I'm in Jamaica. Where are you?
I'm in debt. I'm depressed. And I'm in a 2-year contract with Vodafone.
United States. UK.
Yeah, I'm in the UK. You not tell by my accent, but yeah, look, it's snowing here, hon. Fuming. While you're loving life in Jamaica and that.
Where are you for lunch? McDonald's?
No, I had Mackey's last night. I'm just whipping up
Mackey's?
a nice gourmet pot noodle.
Chick-fil-A?
I said a pot noodle. Are you deaf? I hope your suitcase gets lost on your way home.
Chill with the salt lady. We get it. Someone's jealous and it's showing.
Do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. So why do you think that is? Because men are useless.
Who's going to tarmac the roads and fight fires? Who's going to clear the sewers? It's so insane that these rich entitled...
You know, and it's not even them, bro. At the end of the day, bro, like I said, here goes the favorite tagline. I feel bad for them because at the end of the day, they know what's good, bro. They know what's good. It's just like a lot of women just wish they were men, bro. Let that sink in.
Told snobby people and moan about the people who literally have built the buildings that they live and work in. As if I'm getting on an oil rig.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe, you know what? That's probably cap. Maybe a lot of women don't wish they were men. But there's some internal conflict going on inside of these women that say ridiculous things like that.
Middle of the terrifying ocean. The RIP toll is 27 per 100,000 employees, which is actually pretty high. Realistically, without men like them, how are you going to be flying to your fancy vacation homes? Or literally do anything that depends on oil and gas? Oh, you have an electric car? Who do you think welded the components? And to the hollowheads out there who are missing the point, yes, women can do these jobs too, but a majority of the workers are male. Some of these men are your dads, uncles, and granddads. Have some bloody respect. Are you going to unclog the flushable wipes from the sewers? I'm not, pun intended. Spoiler alert, these men make almost everything in your life possible. And all you can say is, we don't need them. Yes, I get it. Men can be rude, toxic, harassing, disrespectful, and in many cases, evil. But do you really on them like an ungrateful nepo baby throwing a snotty tantrum is going to make them softer, calmer, and more willing to listen? It's a lot of talk for someone who could barely do a push-up, let alone spend an hour doing any of these dirty jobs. Men are simple creatures. They just want to be appreciated, respected, and loved. So maybe if you want men on your side, and you want them to respect you and hear you out, don't act like that. Okay, thanks. Bye.
They hate men, yet somehow still manage to enjoy everything men created. Pretty awkward if you ask me. Is she cooking or testing the limits of physics? Either way, it's not going too well.
We are feminists and we want equality. That's why we find it super offensive if a man were to ask us to stay at home and cook and clean.
Okay, yeah, because women can do anything now. We can work, we can stay at home, we can even make an own and people are supposed to be okay with that, right?
Yes, my body body, my choice stops shoving women into traditional gender roles. All right, I can agree with you there. So men, we're no longer expecting them to provide. Excuse me? Like, it's not the 1950s anymore. Women don't have to stay home and be like homemakers. So men, they don't.
That's
have
actually a really good question. That's a really good question. Nice. I like this. That's a very good question. Like, okay, that's a very good
right?
question.
Oh, I get it. You're
how about
supporting
that?
men being in their soft boy era. That's it? You want us to pamper men? No, I'm just confused as to why we still expect a man from the 1950s while disrespecting them like a 2025 woman. Do you think women should be barefoot and pregnant? No, I just don't think we should be calling men misogynistic for putting us in gender roles while we continue to push men into theirs. Okay, that's it. I'm a victim!
She'll be venting about how hard life is, but the biggest thing that's stressing her out is whether her avocado toast is Instagram worthy.
Get on.
She said get on, then immediately proved why bike safety courses should be mandatory for everyone. She thought she was crafting, but the only thing she's crafting is chaos. Even the wood's probably begging for mercy.
When a bar rat asks you for a shot, get her a shot of water. City boy is up.
He's not giving her a buzz, just a lesson in humility.
Generation is full of masculine women because men aren't men anymore. Women are constantly in grind mode. Women are constantly doing everything on their own. Women cannot depend on men for anything. Her being in her masculine energy is a defense mechanism. Because if she doesn't do it, no one else is going to. And the last thing she wants is another man wasting her energy and taking more from her. Not every woman has to be put in this box of cook me dinner, make me babies, keep quiet. Some of us were born to run the world.
Yeah.
These women are out here trying to handle things like men, and it's like watching a reality show of epic fails.
I feel bad for them, bro.
I can wear a top that shows most of my body, and I continue to do so because of all the women who fought for that. Women got the right.
Women didn't fight for you to walk around looking like a whore. Hey, that's not what they fought for. They fought for your right to vote, their right for your education, the right for you to play a sport. Jesus.
The feminist movement was for equality, not so you could wear the least fabric possible and still wonder why people stare at you.
You said what?
You said who's selling tie? Yeah, here. It's a tie shop down the street, y'all. Literally, right down the street.
You got turn up power.
Yeah.
What the fuck is she doing? Is she putting tape on her? I mean, I saw that, but like, I was trying to let this shit go and give her the benefit of the doubt. Looks like she got a pump right there, but so she's putting tape over the fucking lacerations in the tire, I assume. Bro.
Hold. That makes shit hold now. That shit hold. Make sure this shit.
Yeah, they get taped up.
Bitches.
And she got a donut on the fucking back wheel.
That is good. Do not tape the tire. That thing's holding on by a thread. Literally.
Oh my god.
She's laughing now, but in a few hours, her elbow's gonna be regretting that frozen cake challenge.
If he's my man, I don't have a job. If my man had a problem with what I do, I said, if he's my man, honey, if I have a job, I'm quitting my job. If he's my man, I do not have a job. My job is to be available.
You won't have a man. You got a trick. A sugar daddy. An ATM with a dick. That's what you have. That is what the black family and black love is amounted to. Transactional dating. I don't want to bring anything to this house but some cat and some beauty. The fact of the matter is that you're not willing to build with the man. It's crazy. Can we prosper? Can we get the generational wealth? Can we work together to run this bag up? Oh no, you just want to sit your pretty ass, and it is pretty, down on your ass all day. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna end up leaving your ass for a halfway ugly motherfucker ethic.
First of all, you say I just want to sit and look pretty all day. That's not true. Cooking and cleaning and raising kids is a full-time job. So
first of all, yo, if you got your belly hanging out, bro, I don't think that pretty and belly hanging out it can be used in the same sentence. Because you're fat.
Get money.
That's their problem. But I'd rather be with my kids because I homeschool my kids, and I'd rather be with my kids because ain't nobody gonna.
Them ain't my kids. That's a you problem. It ain't a me problem. Ask your goddamn baby daddy to homeschool them kids. Carry your black ass work. That's not my problem, man. Those are mistakes that you might have made in your past. What that got to do with me? I'm trying to build a legacy. I'm trying to build an empire. And the fact that you keep on goddamn beating my motherfucker, I'm sucking up all the goddamn AC. It's goddamn it's slowing me down.
Having a man doesn't magically erase the need to be an adult. Keep your hustle because fairy tales don't cover rent.
It's girl math. Girl math, the guy's buying all the drinks, but because she got the taxi, it's fine.
Yeah, oh my God, that's
No.
So you bought a top for £20 and you wore it 4 times. You only paid £5 because you wore it out. And say if you wore it 20 times, you paid £1 for that top.
Ma'am, you must have failed basic math. Or are you just trying to justify your shopping addiction?
Yes, wasn't 50-50. The dishes wasn't 50-50. The laundry wasn't 50-50. The cleaning wasn't 50-50. And that's an everyday motherfucker. I come home and they got food on the table, clothes on the bed, got shit everywhere. I'm organized and clean, so every day I'm exhausted. I'm coming home, I'm cleaning my house, and coming home and a man is sitting on the couch because he's tired from work, and you're making sure you're catering to him.
So what?
I don't understand. Where's the value in that?
Fellas, do not choose a woman who don't want to be a woman.
Are you delusional?
The modern day woman, right there. I'm gonna go to work like you. Then you want me to cook, clean. So what? Yes, you're gonna cook, clean, do this and do that. And guess what? He taking the trash out, he fixing the house, he making sure this. Just because I can see you cook the food and you can't see me clean the gutters, you don't even care about that stuff, but it still need to be done. When your tire is flat, my function is to make sure you have a new tire.
But
when
that's
your
what
car
I'm
need an
saying.
oil change, it's my job to make sure these people ain't ripping you off. We have different duties and functions and responsibilities. And if you don't love your duty, your function, your responsibility, you're not fit to be a wife. Period.
Women juggle the house while men juggle the outside world. There's a struggle with both, just different responsibilities.
Are you serious? Wait. Then what is she doing? Oh gosh. This cannot be real. So, how many women does it take to put gas in a car?
Just nigga, just flip that bit. Flip that, bro. Just turn the fucking car around, bro. Get on the right. Put the what, bro? The tank's on. Bro, flip the car so the tank's on the right side. You can't, bro. I feel bad for them, bro.
They found the gas tank. What are they doing? Are you kidding me? Wait, no, no, they're not about to put diesel in that smart car. Wait, we should stop them, right? Yeah, that's gonna destroy the car. Hey, look, it's a brand new car too. She just got it.
All day at the gas station and still clueless. It's like watching a how not to tutorial in real life.
Women are just, bro, and they have the nerve to talk the way. Yeah, nah, it's official. It's official, bro. You can't take these niggas seriously at all, so don't even sweat it, bro. Don't, any words that come out their mouth, bro, really don't sweat it, bro, because, and it's not all, but unfortunately it is most, because, like, bro, like, I'm in disbelief. Like, I can't believe what the fuck I just saw. That might have been the dumbest shit I've seen possibly ever. I'm being dead ass serious.
Constantly patting themselves on the back about how difficult their lives are, and no one corrects them because they want to.
Just think of the emotional toll of rejecting 7 guys in a row while trying to pick the right outfit. It's exhausting.
Men will deny this, but they're lying when they say they want peace. They love selfish, independent, unbothered women that are difficult and stress them out. Women that are too nice and predictable don't give them enough to worry about.
Yes. Another woman who thinks she knows better than men how men think, feel, and act. Yet another woman telling men they're wrong and she's right when they share a thought, feeling, or emotion. It's the epitome of how women dismiss men. And worse, she tries to spread her toxicity by teaching other women what she knows, even though it's completely wrong. And it's really done all to assuage her bitterness and to cope with the realization that her toxic beliefs are causing men to reject her. And thus she tries to get as many other women as she can to join her in her misery. Oh, she'll claim she's doing it to help women, but in reality, she's only hurting them. But as men, we send her much appreciation for making this video and showing men just how delusional and narcissistic today's modern women are. Because it's videos like this, ones by the millions, that are exactly why men are walking away and not coming back anytime soon.
We're not tired.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
The women. We're just done with the strong and independent modern woman mindset who wants to fight about everything.
I feel bad for them, bro.
Why girls so bad at parking?
It's because all our life we have been convinced that it's very big.
Okay, yeah, credit where it's due. That one stung and I wasn't even involved. You have to respect the savagery.
I feel like no one talks about late 20s, like 27, 28, 29. Everyone talks about early 20s, mid 20s, but no one talks about late 20s, at least on this app. And I feel like it's just a really interesting place to be, especially now, because we got affected by COVID. And society has always said, like, by your late 20s, early 30s, you kind of have your shit figured out. And I just feel like me and all my friends don't really have our shit figured out at all. Excuse me for my language. But we're all living at home. Not all, but a lot of us are living at home. We're like in between jobs. Some of us are single, or some of us are in serious relationships, but we're not ready for marriage quite yet. And it's just a weird place to be, because I always thought in my late 20s I would have everything figured out, and I just don't. It's just a weird, I feel like a lot of my friends are having like mental breakdowns, like not actually, but just, we all thought we would have our lives together, and we don't. And I don't hear anyone talk about it. It's not fun. Like, being late 20s is like not that fun, because I feel like early 20s we got to party and we traveled and we got everything out, and late 20s we're like, okay, now we have to actually lock in, and I don't even know what to lock into. Like, it's just, I don't know. So let me know if this is relatable at all.
Who's gonna tell her that she's never gonna figure it out? That's just how.
No, I felt that. I'm about to be 28, bro, and I've always felt like you need to lock in, but now more than ever, bro, because these are really the deciding years. I believe 25 to 30 years old is really like the biggest deciding years for men. On like the trajectory of how the life's gonna go and stuff. But damn, I'm about to be 28 years old, bro. It fucking happens to everyone. Time waits for no man, so.
Life is. She's probably still out there chasing that perfect guy who doesn't exist, which is exactly why she still feels this way. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and...
Yeah. Alright, let's look at these comments. Staying single keeps sounding better and better every day. And honestly, bro, for most guys, it's the move, bro. You really do need to focus on yourself, bro. At the end of the day, bro, I really do feel bad for these women, bro. Like, they God help them, because a lot of them really need help. They're messed up in their head, bro, and they're so easily like influenced by the sisterhood and pop culture and just a whole bunch of bullshit. And they listen to all the wrong things that they shouldn't listen to, for real. And that's not all women, but a lot of these modern women really be on the dumbest type of time. That first girl reflects what we've come to expect from feminists, 100%. And I've noticed something about the feminists too, and the girls who claim they hate men. They all are ugly. I'm just keeping it above. They all aren't attractive. Most of them aren't attractive. I shouldn't say all. It's not intelligent of me to say all and generalize and say everyone does certain thing, right? But a lot of those girls who claim they hate men and all that stuff, they're either mid or below. You don't see like super attractive girls saying they hate men. Because honestly, I'm sure a super attractive girl would realize that a man would be willing to do anything for them. But it's just the mid girls just get pumped and dumped, and they think they are that girl that's super attractive. Ouch. Late 20s, all my 30s, and getting into my 40s. Life is good for me. No drama, no debt. I didn't take myself, no baby, mama, or kids. Damn, it's nice to be a smart man. 100%. Like, a lot of life is just really knowing what not. A lot of life is just not doing the wrong things. Like, a lot of life is really like to get you on the right path. A lot of life is just avoiding doing the wrong things.